So we are in Austin, Texas. We are at Roca, my home gym, where I get the pump on. And we're have a bunch of stuff that is going to be on the yet to be revealed action figure, Duster. That's right, Tim Kennedy's badass action figure. It's weird to talk to me like about myself in the third. I don't know.
It's like The Rock does it.
Yeah, but I'm not as jacked or tan as The Rock. So we're gonna see Duster for the first time right now, right? Is that what's happening?
That's the plan. So I know.
Can we hug first? Because I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
All right.
A lot of work has gone into this.
Yeah, this is a nervous moment for me because this is like, it's like this is Tim Kennedy's figure, So I'm excited for you to see it because I've been seeing this figure for quite a while now, and you can get to see pretty much like 90% like production level quality of the figure.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
If it sucks, can I get you?
all right, you stand over there. I'll
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, so here we go. For the first time ever, Tim Kennedy in plastic form as Duster. Oh, open.
Okay. Holy s***.
That's you, big guy.
Dude, that is so rad. Everything, the detail. Whoa!
Look at, we got the
Dude,
strong
so
arm on
cool.
there.
Look, we have that exact knife right here.
Look, it even comes out. We got a little strong arm. Look at that color match.
That's really, really good. I'm not gonna even say close because it's almost identical. I'm gonna drop it on my foot. Dude, that's so cool.
And then we got your beast mode head. This is, I've always been referring to this as the pirate alternate head.
Well, it's the Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
And he was like an anti-establishment,
Yep.
pseudo-anarchist, not a big fan of taxation or really the government getting your way of religion. So a very American spirit,
Yes.
rebel-esque, which is why I do that facial hair.
You're dropping your fast helmet.
That helmet right there,
Yep.
as a matter of fact.
I think the NVGs are on the floor somewhere. That's all right, we'll get them later.
Dude, this guy's so cool. Are my arms really that jacked?
Your arms are really that giant. Look, you got your 509 in there.
Oh, dude, let's see that thing.
Look at that.
Dropped another.
That's
See,
right.
This is, and I'm so glad you're,
Good thing I brought two.
yeah, and I break things. So FN509 here. Oh, I just stepped on it. I felt it. All right, there's my.
All right, so there are your NVGs.
Yep.
Look at that sexy pistol.
Clear?
Clear.
Okay.
Gun safety, everyone. Gun safety.
That's right. Point in the safe direction, figure out the trigger, know the condition of your weapon, and treat all weapons as if they are loaded. That's so amazing.
I believe this is the first time the 509 Edge has been done in toy form.
Loophole Delta Point Pro sitting on the top, co-witness front sight post, cuts into the slide.
But yeah,
That's so
that's
sick.
production tooled part. So that's where we got that level of detail on it. And then I forget the name of the other Gerber that's on the back of your belt.
The Ghost Strike.
The Ghost Strike.
Yeah,
right.
that's so like if I can't go Gah! Into you, I can go Gah! Into you. Oh, I like his boots too. I have those boots.
That's funny because I have them too. That's why I
Can I call him like
split
the
those up.
Cable Man or something?
Mine
the
are actually
Ridgelines?
Keens, so they might be similar to the ones you have.
Pants look good. Body armor looks legit.
He's got his 511 on.
Oh, the magazines
The mags come out.
come out.
Yup, look at that.
Dude, this dude is so awesome.
There's headgear in here, so all your headset.
Is it weird? I just want to play with this guy.
Not at all. That's what they're supposed to be for. No, you're supposed to put it on a shelf and let it collect dust. Headgear.
That's what most people do. So I have that headgear right
Yeah, I
here.
know, right there.
Boom.
Look at that.
Dude, like the number of buttons are the same.
Authenticity at its finest.
Yeah, that is spot on. I don't know what other thing I dropped. Oh, what was it? Oh, it was his helmet.
That's all right.
And it's green. It's camouflage right by
Oh,
your
there
right
it
foot.
is. Got it.
See, that's why they use these colors. It's because it makes it difficult to find. If I were to, I could be a sniper on this grass, this turf that we're laying on. Dude, well done.
Thank you. I'm glad you dig it.
I'm
glad you
like
dig it.
speechless. One, to see myself.
I was excited and nervous for you to see it.
Plastic
because it's
form.
like, you know, you want to make sure you do the person justice, and you know, for you to see yourself at this level of action figure. I know it's not a Lego, but you know.
So my scar that we have right here. Is the same scar, but I don't have a grenade launcher on mine.
Yep.
Because that would get me in trouble right now. Got it, man. Dude. All right, so let's go piece by piece about what you designed and where the genesis and inspiration for that piece came from.
You got it. So I think that the coolest part about working on your figure, your character, was that this is the gear that you wear. You use this all the time. So
Here, smell that. Yeah, like I wear that.
So whereas I'm designing other characters, I can just come up with whatever gear they are equipped with, and it could be real world stuff, it could be heavily designed stuff. But for you, I want it to be as authentic as possible. So working with you has been great because you're partnered with so many other great partners, from FN to Gerber to 511. So I knew I wanted to get the real gear on the figure.
Yeah, and you did it, man. Like, the detail is what blows my mind. My hair looks better in person, but hair aside, and actually your hair looks freaking awesome. That's the same way that I part it, in the same place that I part it most of the
Well,
time.
you sent good reference pictures, so the sculptor had a good canvas to work on.
So what do you want to start? Should we start with?
Go with the vest?
Okay, the vest.
Yeah.
All right, so hilariously, I wore this vest yesterday when I did the Murph workout.
Nice.
Which was a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then a mile run.
Want your time.
It was fast. It was CrossFit Games fast, but you can still smell a little bit of Murph in here. So Murph was a workout named after Mike Murphy, a Navy SEAL that died, Medal of Honor recipient, and we did it on Memorial Day. But just to give an indication of like this body armor as it's sagging and stained with sweat and salt, when you look at this, the detail couldn't be more perfect. So magazine pouches situated in the right spot. My push to talk, which I think it's in my backpack right here. The Gerber knife, which is right here. Everything with the right Molly pattern, the right cummerbund, the right stretchy side pouches. So body armor is spot on and perfect.
My Tim Kennedy folder on my laptop has an unreal amount of reference images. So I have everything for the 511, for the 509, the SCAR, the strong arm. So it's really important, especially with my line, when I'm doing real world tactical gear, military gear. It's very important for authenticity. I want to make sure that everything is to a T as real as possible, because if it is something real world, I don't want someone to say, well, you missed this. I want it to be real, because that's what we're trying to achieve.
Well, you got real. We'll move. So in my left hand right there is this helmet to perfection. Like, this is the issued helmet of Special Forces, and that is the helmet sitting right there. Identical in every way. It's almost unreal. It's like, it's surreal. And
the cool part about the helmet is this is an earlier sample, so they were still a little finicky, but I designed the headset 2 different ways, so that you have a headset that the figure can wear without the fast helmet, but then cans that attach to the sides of the helmet, so that you can wear the helmet with the cans on at the same time.
that's how I do it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. So you nailed that one.
See how big your head is. Oh wow, look at that. I got a small head.
Oh, that's big on you?
A little bit.
So that is like here. That is really tight on. Okay. This is like as little padding. So when you get it, you can put all the different size padding on here.
Mm-hmm.
This is like,
You gotta like
I have
really.
to smash it down for it to get on there. So helmet's right. Plate carrier's perfect. Let's go with, move my super muscular arm, and I'll go ahead and draw the FN 509 LS Edge.
When I first started working with Tim on ideas for the figure, immediately said the 509 has to be in it because he was working on this new pistol for FN, which is gorgeous. So I got to see some early shots of it, and I wanted to make sure that that gun was identical.
The crazy thing about this conversation was this gun was not released. It was, parts of it had been 3D printed. There were parts that we had designed as prototypes and put on different frames, and we were sharing those images with you. But I mean, like, we're talking corporate level non-disclosure agreements.
Absolutely.
and signed off so that we could. This gun just came out last month, and here is a perfect toy replica of it. By perfect, I mean when you look at the striations and the cuts in the slide, it's perfect. The slide catch is perfect. The slide release is perfect. The breakdown slide release, the mag release is perfect. So cool. You can see the front sight post and the rear sight post and how they're like a dual co-witnessed with the red dot. The red dot is the Leupold Delta Point Pro, which is what this red dot is right here.
Now the cool part about it is the gentleman that does my 3D sculpting for me, especially on the weapons, he is a retired vet. So for him, it's very cool to be working on these weapons, especially, you know, weapons for your figure. So he's as meticulous as I am in making sure that he gets every view and every little piece of detail correct on the firearm or the rifle.
So I'm not really wearing pants right now, but these are the 511 pants that I do wear, and the boots, and I'll pull those out when we go to the range here in a little bit. But let's talk about the knife before we get into that badass scar. So this knife, the Gerber Strong Arm, is right there. The sheath is perfect. Like, it has the exact same cuts and angles and slides and everything's right along with it. Little background. Why FN? Why the action figure with FN? Obviously it's what I carry for work, but for me, FN goes back to day one in the military. The very first issued rifle that you go and qualify with is an FN.
Okay.
And then when I got to Special Forces as an 18 Bravo, I had to go through a course for the 18 Bravo, which is like an armor school. And you learn how to work with different firearms, from the FNFAL to the SCAR, to, of course, your M4. And all of those are made by FN. And we get to the M249 and the 240, also open bolt machine guns made by FN. So the vast majority of the weapons that I used in the military capacity, specifically for Special Forces, were FN. The first time I ever got shot at and I had to shoot back at somebody was with an FN. The first time I was ever in a machine gun turret and I was getting shot at and I had to use that machine gun was
That's
an FN.
crazy.
So FN has some serious history with me, and that's why it's so important to me to have FN be part of it. Same with, you know, the rifle that he's carrying. So that's a SCAR with an LCO on top of it, and this is my rifle right here, and that is a SCAR with an LCO on it. So I mean, you don't get more rad, perfect design. I mean, from the Picatinny rails to the gas ports, everything about this rifle
the cool thing is this isn't even the first Scar in the line. In Series 1, I had added a Scar Long like this, but with a suppressor on the front. So when
I'll throw a suppressor on there.
there you go.
Okay, I can do that.
So when we first started working together, you say, well, I gotta have a Scar. I'm like, well, there's already Scar in the line. I wanted your figure to have something new and unique. I wanted to introduce a new rifle. So we were going back and forth, and when you saw this version, you're like, absolutely, badass.
Yeah.
So, you know, it works the same as in the line, removable mags, which is an awesome touch, you know.
Dude, does it make the sound that the 203 makes? When,
Oh, I
so
wish.
one of my favorite sounds is when you close it and it consumes that, not the shot, it goes kunk.
Yeah.
When it locks in and the locking mechanism is put into battery and the firing pin gets reset. That's 203, the kunk is the best sound. And then you have the boom when you shoot it, and then it'll go whoop up when it hits. 3 of the best sounds ever. Besides the laugh of my child, this is top of my list. All right, so pants are awesome. Weapon is awesome. Plate carrier is awesome. Boots are awesome. Knife is awesome. Helmet is awesome. What else are we missing here? That
I mean, on the side, this is your med pouch on the side, your comms on the back.
how about the stoic profile?
Oh, yeah.
Did I get it? There.
The funny thing is, when I said I needed some headshots, some Hollywood headshots. Sam, you got a lot of great ones, and then the ones with like a goofy smile, like, and I'm like, maybe we could do a third alternate head like that. Because just a little background for everyone is, Tim wanted the yelling, or Tim wanted the Guy Fawkes head. I wanted clean shaven head. I like you know, Studley Tim like this. So I was like, well, you know, the best part about doing action figures is you can come with a second head. You can just swap them out. So, you know, you're always doing that awesome signature yelling expression. So I thought it would be cool to, you know, that's your battle head. You know, that's
The warhead.
It's the warhead. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Man, it's weird that I can go through every single piece of a figurine and have it resonate with personal stories. From the knife, my first knife ever as a Royal Ranger was a folding Gerber knife.
Okay.
And before I could pull it out of my pocket, I had to put my arms out, and I wouldn't be allowed to do it because you're too close. So now I got some room, so I'm not touching anybody. So then I have to look at my Royal Ranger leader and be like, am I okay to pull my knife out of my pocket? And if he says it's okay, then I can pull my knife out. That was me as, you know, an elementary school. And then the first knife that was ever issued to me in the military was a Gerber and a Gerber multi-tool, both of which are on me. So I have a Ghost Strike on back, a Gerber multi-tool right here, and a Strong Arm on my carrier. A lot of people, I did used to wear my knife on my carrier like this. And I know it's kind of faux pas for some people because it gives an easy handle for a bad guy to pull a knife out. I mean, all I gotta say is I wish a motherfucker would, you know, like, seriously, I put it here for you to give it a whirl, you know, give it the junior college try because that sounds awesome to me. But it's like, looking at it, every single detail is amazing. And every detail is a story in my mind. Like, I know everything about everything that little piece of plastic's wearing. And that's crazy.
Now that even makes it like more important for me, like to hear that from you, like how meaningful all that is, and to appreciate the fact that all those details are now on the figure. It's like, man, that makes me so excited, you know, to hear all that from you.
So now we get to go play with it.
Fuck yeah.
Well, job well done, dude.
Thank you,
gorgeous.
sir. Thank you, sir.
We are gonna have so much fun. My kids are gonna have so much fun, and I hope everyone else does. This thing is badass.